You're rocking with the Meet the Neighbors podcast, powered by Rents Due Entertainment Co.
Pick. Your mic on, Pam?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Speak up a little bit.
A little louder, a little
Yeah.
louder right here. Am I too loud or too low?
Don't be afraid to speak
too low.
Like, speak into the mic.
Yeah.
Talk like a real Dominican.
You can use it.
Please.
Can you hear me?
We need that. Give me some more.
Can you hear me? Hello? Yes. Okay.
Check. Give it a mic check, Pam.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Hey. Joel Santana in the building.
So funny how everybody always naturally like talks lower into the mic than they talk in real life.
The whole time you actually
was just
got to
talking
yell
loud
at this
as fuck and
motherfucker.
Whispers into the mic.
Hi.
Check. Check.
Justin, too, you talk way louder than that. Check.
Hell
Check,
yeah,
check.
bang.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Squeaky ass chair, boy.
I just don't want to be screaming into the mic.
Nah, you can scream. You can scream into the mic. It's alright. We ain't gotta fight. We can fly like kites.
You're the first female we had on this podcast, Pam.
Yay!
Wow.
Shout out to that. Ain't that a bitch?
Milestone.
Yes.
Don't say we're not diverse.
Checking things off our bucket list this
Don't
year.
say we don't like women over here.
Very diverse.
How y'all
you.
feeling though? We feeling good?
Feeling great.
Man, feeling good?
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Trips today?
The Ravens won yesterday. Dolphins play tonight.
Dolphins play in the next 30 minutes.
Kanye might be here tonight.
Kanye might be at Sawgrass Mills.
We gonna find out.
We'll talk about a lot in this episode. Art Basel just passed.
It was nice. This is a big ass party now. I guess if you really want to see the art and shit, you gotta go during the day.
You gotta go do a day, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta really be dedicated to that.
For sure.
Then I'm gonna have to take a nap. If I don't take a nap, I'm not doing nothing.
Well, shit, man. Let's get this shit started, bro.
What episode we on? Chilling in this.
Get this shit popping. Meet the Neighbors podcast. Episode 13? 13, right? Episode 13. I am your host, Greenie.
Oh man!
As always, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for
long
tuning
ass
in.
pause. He catch me with that shit all the time. It never fails.
We'll get the intro right one day.
One day.
To my right today, usually to my left.
Yeah,
Switched
man.
it up a little bit for the sake of our setup.
I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm multifaceted out this motherfucker.
Yep. It's just me and you on camera today. Our boy
Yes,
Trap is
sir.
a little bit sick.
You got the cooties.
Shout out to Trap. You got the cooties.
Cooties. It's getting a little chilly out here.
It is, man. It's getting
I'm
cold.
not used
It's
to
getting
this
cold.
weather.
No, not really. It's like 70. It's like 65. We're talking about cold, but hey, it's the coldest
It's
it gets.
crazy,
It's the
ain't
coldest
it?
Gets out here.
I done got spoiled.
I text you the other day. It was brick.
Like, what? It feels... I don't know what brick
I
is.
responded as fuck.
I do not know what brick is out here, man. Ooh. That Baltimore cold different.
Yeah,
New
that
York
ball,
cold.
that up north cold hits different.
That
That
New
shit
York
cuts
cold
different.
is
That shit
different.
cut through you.
But
Shima, how you doing? To my right, introduce yourself real
Oh,
quick to
yeah.
the people.
Y'all know who
in
it
case they
is.
don't know who you are.
Just in case you don't, it's your boy Fats. How you doing, man? DJ Fats. Fats the King.
Yes, sir. DJ Fast,
All
Fast
type
the
of
King.
names out here.
My boy.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
And behind the
Appreciate y'all
camera,
coming.
as always, Justin.
You're just_RDF. What's up?
You're
Every episode, he say the same shit.
just RDF. And we got two ladies in the house tonight. The Rents Due ladies, our
Beautiful
bartender and our front service chick,
Our host.
our host. That's the best way to call it. Yeah, I say
Yeah.
front service host
Our host.
Host.
We appreciate it.
of all our events. You ever been to a Rents Due event? You've been to our bar. You've been checked in and got your wristband and
You've
checked
seen
in the
these
door.
ladies.
You've met the Correa sisters, Jazlyn and Pamela. Clap it up for Jazlyn and Pam for being on the podcast real quick.
Hey.
Our first female guest of the podcast.
I think we should stop saying that shit.
It is though. It is.
I mean, yeah, I
It
guess.
is.
What? It's first female?
Yeah.
We only got a couple episodes under our belts. It's not like we got like fucking 100 episodes, no chicks. It's like a fourth episode back. So first female we got back on.
Maybe we can have some real conversations now. Now
Yeah.
we got some.
Now we don't have to have so much
energy.
machismo, macho man conversations. We can get a female perspective
Yeah.
now. I'm excited for this episode.
Let's do
How
it.
you doing though, Pam? How you living?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm excited. It was random, so I'm really
Talking
It
to
was.
the mic.
Yeah.
You literally called me right before we started recording. So you were
Hey, what
pulling
you
up.
doing?
Told you to pull up. We're about to go catch a Dolphins game after. And then we might go see some Kanye shit. We don't know what we're getting into.
Yo,
honestly.
he still ain't got on no sneakers, man. He wearing like I don't know what he wearing.
Was he walking through Basel with no sneakers?
He had on like these. I thought they were Uggs. They kind of like Uggs, but I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what he's doing out here.
Well, it was Art Basel Weekend and just passed in Miami. Anybody doesn't know what Art Basel is? I mean, it's hard to explain what the fuck it is now because there's so much different shit now. It's parties. It is still art.
Networking
where
events.
You're at and what you're trying to get into. But art shows, art galleries, art exhibitions, parties, corporate parties, individual underground parties. It's a whole bunch of hoopla going on. Clubs. All celebrities were down here this weekend. It's a place to be.
Headphones.
It's a place to be every year. Miami's a spot to be for Art Basel. Kanye made an appearance.
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to be doing some type of pop-up. It's still rumor he's going to be doing a pop-up maybe tonight.
Sawgrass Mills.
Mall.
But he just put Miami. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, y'all. These headphones, I'm not used to them. But yeah, Sawgrass Mills, Miami.
Yeah.
12,
He posted
12,
a cryptic
12
text,
a.m.
Yeah, a cryptic text saying 12, 12, 12, Vulture, Rave, Miami, Sawgrass Mills. So he didn't do anything in Miami yesterday. He was outside of Miami walking around with his chick.
They stopped at a couple places. Yeah.
Stopped at a couple places. I don't know what restaurants they went to.
Playing some music.
Went to Live. You said they went to Live, right? What's up with this girl's haircut, bro? Her haircut's fucking weird.
Who, the girl?
Yeah.
But she got that bob going?
Yeah, but it's so weird. It look like a football helmet.
Shorty from The Incredibles, for real.
That's exactly what she looked like. Exactly what she looked like. I'll have to clip that up for the podcast.
Listen,
exactly what she looked like. Exactly what she looked like. What you do when you have brunch with Kanye? What we doing if we have brunch and we look to our right and we see Kanye walk in fast?
Yo, hopefully I'm DJing, because if I'm DJing, I'm playing all Kanye records.
Are you gonna do that?
I just start playing all his shit, the B-side shit, the college dropout.
I seen the video of him rapping to
graduation shit.
Stretch My Hands.
Yeah. I want with the polo and the sports coat with the jeans.
I mean, it looked like he was really on some. He was trying to be with the people yesterday. Like he really was trying to be outside, not on some secluded shit. He really was trying to like interact with the fans and do exactly what he did yesterday.
It's good to see that.
It is because it's good to see he's not too far, not too big headed. Okay,
yeah, you out in Saudi Arabia,
do those type of things.
Doing albums in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, in the middle of where's he at? In Saudi Arabia? What the fuck's he at?
It was crazy.
So we were outside at we were talking more Kanye. We were outside at Art Basel. We went to the Marlin Stadium, Jack Daniels event. So I had some free Jack Daniels, got a little lit.
That was cool.
Then we went to Electric Lady.
Shout out to Raekwon though.
We saw Raekwon perform. Yes,
yeah, that was.
I had never seen a Wu-Tang member perform before.
Nah, he was going in.
He was going in. Bars.
30 years of professionalism.
30 years has been 3 decades. He's been doing this,
bruh. And he's still doing
it. That's when I mean, obviously it's free Jack Daniels and it's Art Basel event. And I went last year, so I was excited to go again this year. But I was kind of excited to see Raekwon perform too, even though I really don't know any. To be real, I don't know any Raekwon songs.
You just know the Wu-Tang record. Me too.
I'm not a Wu-Tang fan, and but it was dope because I respect Wu-Tang. I respect Raekwon, so it was good to be in presence. He
paved the way.
Legend. He helped pave the way. If they don't do what they do,
wouldn't be no ASAP Mob.
Mm-hmm. There wouldn't be a lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You a Wu-Tang fan, Pam? You from the north? Up north?
That I'm like a fan, but I respect what they did.
Yeah, sure. What about you, Jay?
I like the hits.
Hits. What are the hits? Did you know any hits?
Cream.
Did you know any hits? All I knew that he did was Cream and ODB Raw. I mean, I don't know the name of the song. Is I Like It Raw?
That's not the record, but ODB was on that record.
What?
I don't think that was the I Like It Raw record.
He did Raw.
Baby, I like it raw.
He did that.
He played it. I think he did it.
He performed.
I don't think Raekwon is on that record.
No, he wasn't on. No, he's not on that song. That's the ODB song. No, I'm just saying only Wu-Tang songs that I know.
He did Cream. And I think that was it.
Yeah, but he did a hell of a performance. That shit was
hell
packed.
of a show.
Again, like I said, it was free Jack Daniels. We had a good time. We seen a couple homies out there. Shout out DQ. Shout out Gabe.
Yeah.
What else we seen out there? We were out there with Freddie, Jasmine, a couple other friends. We were having a good time. Shamar was out there with us. It was a good time. We went over there to Electric Lady. Shout out to Electric
Lady was nice.
They just redid their backyard.
DJ Camilo.
We saw DJ Camilo. A little bit of reggaeton vibes.
Nice.
We were vibing out for a little bit off the reggaeton. We were drinking off the reggaeton.
I'm good. 30 minutes of that, and I need
30
a
minutes
break.
you were good?
I need a break.
30 minutes you were good?
Give me a break.
We were there for a good 30 45 minutes.
Hour.
You were vibing out, and then even Shamar said to me, he was like, yo, let's bounce Fats and Jay. We don't want to hear this shit the whole night.
Bro, like, it was one long song.
But
I'm
you
about to get chewed up for this shit.
The Tings were in there.
Nah, absolutely.
Tings were there.
They was outside. They was out. They was everywhere.
Tings were all over fucking Wynwood.
There was so many different everything. Every team was out there.
There was every ting out there. Every
I'm gonna
every
get
type
chewed
of
up for
ting.
was out there. Nah, man, it was nice though. It was a nice time. I had a great time at Gramps though.
Gramps was dope. We weren't even expecting to go into Gramps. We just ended up walking there because I honestly, bro, like I don't really go to Wynwood a lot, so I don't really know what is like the nicks and crannies, like the good spots to fucking
I've been
go
there
to.
before. I just didn't know that
Gramps.
was it.
Yeah, Gramps is always consistent for me because I know Gramps always gonna play some rap shit, gonna play some shit I want to hear on top of like the shit that other people want to hear too. They got good ass fucking pizza.
Yeah,
The drinks aren't expensive, and
Yeah.
so we ended up walking around not really knowing where else to go because everything was kind of just like the same shit.
Yeah,
And
bro.
we ended up going to Gramps, and Reed Waters was DJing. He put on a good fucking
Hell
show.
yeah.
Shout out to Reed
Shout out to
Waters.
Reed Waters.
He was
Hell
playing
yeah.
all type of shit.
Everything.
Reggae.
I said to him, I was like, "Hey, man,
mashing all that shit up.
like
He
your
did great.
reggae
We had a
bag is
conversation
crazy."
with him. What
Yeah,
y'all
I was
talking
like,
about?
I was just like,
You
your
don't mind saying-
reggae
saying that.
reggae bag is crazy. I
Yeah.
was like, what you know about that? But he gave me a story. And he's been there. And he gave me a story.
Oh, so he's been there.
Yeah, he's been there. He said it's like a second home type shit. So
Okay,
he's
so
like
he-
he's one of them.
He really
type
be in the
shit.
trenches.
Yeah, so it's just like that makes it different. So I can tell his appreciation. He has appreciation for music.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely tell his age range because it was kind of in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
but no, it was dope though. I definitely look forward to catching another one of his sets for
Yeah,
sure. But
definitely,
hell yeah, that was, Gramps actually was the highlight.
Gramps was a good time.
for
I feel
me.
like I mean, you know, we really I think we really had by the time we had gotten to Gramps, we already had enough drinks and the music
Yeah.
was good enough where we actually we're just vibing out as homies, just
All
just
day.
dancing. You know what I mean? Just having a good fucking time. And we got some good ass pizza to wrap the night
That
up.
pizza was
You know,
amazing.
that
But
pizza's A1.
I just remember when Art Basel was
Chill.
about the art.
Well, you told me you had been to Art Basel before. When did you have gone? When did you go?
This might have been either 2015 or 16, but it was like V-Lone this was like V-Lone was kind of like just getting on and getting noticed and shit and popping like that. They had an installation. Fab was out here. He was a part of a certain installation.
So you had
But like the spaces that are now like occupied by whoever, because they all got fucking for lease or for sale signs in the fucking window.
yeah.
Though there was mad art in there.
Let me ask you a question. You said you went to a Fab concert?
No, he was a part of an art exhibit that was going on in the area at that time.
Because I've seen Fab at Art Basel. He actually was it was a Coors Light event. And at Toe Jam, I don't know if you've ever been to Toe Jam Backlot. It's a sick venue. They got a dope ass space back
crazy
there.
name.
It's a big space.
That's dope though.
And I saw it was a Coors Light event. It was free, just RSVP, and Fab was the headliner, and it was free Coors Light, and he performed. So I was gonna say, damn, imagine it. Well, like, before I even knew you, I've been kind of cool if you were to say you were at that same event, because hasn't it happened to us already? We were at an event. Oh, we were at me, you, Travis. We're all at
South
the
by
40 ounce
Southwest.
bounce South by Southwest. Yes, 40 ounce bounce. Yes, Jules party during South by Southwest, like in 20,000, and I don't even fucking know.
I can't remember.
But we all remember what it was, and we were all there, which was literally like 7 years before we even fucking met.
Yeah, that is
Which
crazy.
is
though.
crazy as fuck.
That's wild.
And
That was
neither
a
of us
good
are from
night.
Texas. And neither like that's kind of crazy.
We was hungry, bruh. And that's when South by Southwest was like, this
Yep.
is where you
That's
you
where
trying
had
to get
go.
heard.
You
This
were
where you trying
do
to. This
something.
where you
That's where
trying
you're
to.
supposed to
This
be.
where you trying to be.
That's where you're supposed to be.
We thugged that shit too, bro. But it was dope. It was a good time.
But we drove from here. That was a bop and a half.
We drove
Drive from here
from.
to Texas was crazy.
I went from Baltimore to Atlanta, and we drove from Atlanta to Texas. Cramped the fuck up in the van. We did that shit though. Performed and everything.
South by ain't what it used to be, man. It sucks. Just some of those
Nah,
things, like
a lot of shit
a lot of
really
shit just ain't
not
what it used to be.
what it used to be anymore. A lot of what the purpose for a lot of that shit was for, the purpose is gone.
Purpose is
Niggas
gone,
just-
or corporate companies have gone in
Yeah,
and changed the
niggas
purpose,
just-
or it's just sometimes some things get oversaturated. You know what I mean? I
True.
think that's also. I think South by just also maybe got a little oversaturated, where it's just like it no longer became the cool thing to do.
and the industry was changing because handing out flyers and CDs and shit, you ain't even got to do that like that no more.
That's true.
Because we on the internet now.
That's true.
Now it's just really just about trying to be able to get on those stages and
Yeah.
perform to get seen and
Mhm.
get heard.
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact. Justin, you were out there, Art Basel with us. You had a good time.
Yeah, that was a once in a lifetime experience right there. Free Jack,
What-
NC a member of the Wu-Tang.
What you mean, sitting down on the couch for 2 hours while we dancing?
Oh,
Wonder.
that was my vibe. That's my vibe.
That was your vibe?
Yeah.
This nigga
Don't-
was
don't hate the
Stevie
game.
Wonder all night.
This man literally tapped out. You always tap out, bro. Always tap out.
I had a good time, man.
I had a good time.
Yeah, I have
though,
a
bro.
good time the way y'all have a good time, and I do my thing.
I tap out early, bro. All right, I'm here.
You got Pam, Jazlyn, y'all didn't go to Art Basel?
I went like 2 years ago.
But you didn't go this year.
I didn't go this year,
Yeah.
no.
You're
But,
busy?
When I went, it was like maybe I was there too early. It felt like a barely legal crowd.
Mm.
I felt like I shouldn't be there.
Where'd you go?
I was in Wynwood. I don't even know where I was going. I was probably already too drunk, but yeah, no, I don't know. It was like 17-year-olds.
Oh,
Oh, you
Yeah,
must have
it
been
wasn't
something
like just
different,
young.
yeah.
It was like
it must have been during the day.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
still.
probably early.
It's probably
I don't know.
light
And
outside.
then like I checked out because I was too drunk.
Damn, what time was it?
That was your
But it was
Wynwood?
a good
1:30.
time.
That was your Art Basel
It
experience.
was 1:30. They out there with
10
their
a.m.
families. You're like,
It was
it's
10
early.
a.m.
I was like, oh, let's make it a day thing, and didn't make it through the day. But yeah.
I mean, there just be so much shit going on during Art Basel. Is like I was telling someone like you really have to like if you really want to experience, you got to go there early, take that day off, or maybe even get like if you don't live in Miami, like we don't live in Miami, we live a little bit like we don't live far, but like going back and forth is a pain in the ass. So it's like
Especially
you really gotta
when you're
maybe
drunk.
get an Airbnb or get a hotel out there, especially when you're drinking, and like make a whole itinerary of things you're gonna hit,
yourself.
and pace yourself.
Boy.
Because like it's a long
there's a
weekend.
lot
It's
to
a long
do,
weekend.
so
In Miami
yeah.
would drain your ass.
Yeah.
Miami would
Mhm.
drain you.
It's a
All
lot.
that walking.
Drain your
It's
energy
just
and your pockets.
So many people. But it'd be cool though, man. But nah, I don't think it's as artsy as it used to be. Or maybe
I
we
think you
just
just, yeah,
missed
you
it.
gotta find if you not you can go to Art Basel and literally not even look at a single piece of art.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to Art Basel and just ingrain yourself in all the art and just find all the.
Cause that shit just felt like a Saturday night.
Actually, it
That shit
might have
just
been
felt like a
longer
Saturday
than
night.
2 years ago because the Wynwood walls were still free. Do you remember that?
They're not free no more.
No.
Nah,
Wow.
I think it was only like that because
Like right before the pandemic.
Man, I didn't even know that they charge for the Wynwood walls now. We were just there
Yeah.
by there, everybody.
they to get in. They usually charge a cover like $10, and
But
then you
it
still
was-
gotta pay
it
for
used
everything
to
in
be
there.
free.
Right, you should be able to just
Yeah.
walk in there.
Mhm.
But when they built that shit, because when I came back to visit, I was like, oh, this shit wasn't here.
When I
Last
started
year.
my first fucking Art Basel, I can remember, bro. Like there was none of this corporate company shit there. There was none of this these big businesses and none of that. It was all just like local or like creative people from other cities coming down and doing shit. If it was anything cool, it'd be someone like you said, like a V-Lone or someone like that,
Mhm.
like someone like that who like they have a lot of clout. They're popular in the industry or in the game, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But like it wasn't like McDonald's or like these big ass companies coming down and doing shit. And then like you used to like I remember one of the first Art Basels of being there, just like literally being in the street with the homies, just like parking up, not paying for parking, definitely not paying for parking. Taking a bottle out, just drinking like outside the car, like cops
Chilling.
not fucking with you. Going to a couple events that were always like some underground shit, and it was just like chill, like underground shit. And then now, like I remember after that, I remember one year seeing like Kim Kardashian and Kanye and Pharrell came down here one time, and then after that it was a wrap. Like it was super corporate, super big business,
aside the Art
super
Basel.
celebrities and all this shit. Yeah, people rapping about it now.
I just want to live life colossal. Shout out to Hov. But yeah, yep. And I was like, ooh, what's that? I want to go to that. I love North. I ain't
And
know
now
no
people
shit.
from everywhere coming to Art Basel. It used to be a thing where people down here knew. It used to be a thing when people, not even people down here knew about it. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's like everywhere, everybody from everywhere. Like, did you say you had a home grad that came from fucking LA to come to this shit? Like people are coming from all over the world to come to Miami Art Basel now, and it's pretty nuts. But it's still a good vibe, man. I always make the time.
No, it was
to
a
go
good
out there,
time.
and it's just such a mission now. It's literally a mission. You really gotta plan that shit.
Nah, for sure. And take an Uber.
Yeah,
And just
for
be
sure.
prepared.
For sure. Want to take a little break?
Take a break.
Take a little intermission and get into some more shit after this?
Yeah, man.
All right. From Boston.
Boston, Mass.
Sometimes I'm drunk.
That's where you from?
Providence, 45 minutes.
Providence, New Orleans,
Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Oh shit!
It's
What
the
is
size
what
of
is
our
what is what is like out there?
It's the size
a
of your
mix
finger.
It's like a mix of
There's a lot of Portuguese out there.
yeah, it's like a mix of Boston and New York. Yeah.
Y'all
I never
both
realized
got that for Providence.
Rhode Island, yeah.
Crazy.
So, like,
But Jazlyn
you
just got out here like a year ago, right?
Yeah, she just got here, so her accent's a lot stronger. She's just
Strong anymore.
strong anymore.
That shit was strong right there. Strong.
But yeah, no. So yeah, it's like a little bit of mix. Like you got a lot of like the hip hop like culture, and then you also have like the suburbs. So you like put it together.
Somebody Google a rapper from Providence, Rhode Island.
I'll tell you right now. Oh no, there's a.
Yeah.
A famous one.
No, he was on that Cardi B show. What's his
Who?
name?
She's Pamela.
Hey,
Pam
yo.
about to name some niggas she dated.
Somebody Google. I just want to
I
know.
haven't dated any. Now I'm thinking about it. Wait.
Are there?
There's a few.
Do you guys know the producer? Damn, what's his name? Oh my God, he was with Swiss Beats.
Just look at the rappers from Providence.
No, the producer. You know him. He's like a little
Sp-
guy. Hold on. Now
He's a little guy. No.
Nah, with Chance the Rapper and shit.
Flawless.
Who is it? I mean, he probably got more money than me, but I never heard of him.
That's fucked up. All right,
That's
hold on.
dope.
I'm gonna tell you right now. His name is A-Rab. A-Rab Music.
Oh, okay. He's from
A-Rap-
Providence, Rhode
A-Rap music?
Island.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, he was sick.
Nah,
he
still
is sick. But
yeah.
when he was
still-
popular, like when he was like popular, he was fucking.
Some credit. Pauly D.
You told me that
yes.
before. You
Yes,
told me that before.
Pauly D is from Providence.
From Jersey Shore.
Yeah, from
John
Jersey
B.
Shore, yeah.
Do you know John B, the
But he's
R&B
from
artist?
Providence.
John B.
Who?
John B.
John B, the he was born there. He wasn't raised there, but he was born there. Give him some credit.
All right. Okay. Who else? Who else is on that list?
Blue Cantrell.
Oh, I'm going back and hit him up now. Yeah, that bitch.
Who is that?
She an R&B singer from like early
She
2000s.
Again, born there, I think, and wasn't raised
Right.
there. No,
Nah,
not Viola
Blue
Davis.
Cantrell.
Blue Cantrell. Viola Davis.
That's so random.
Viola, we know.
Well,
We
Viola
got, like,
Davis
three
though,
people
for real.
we gotta know. Viola
Okay.
Davis, Central Falls, Rhode Island.
Okay. All right, Rhode Island. All I in the house.
Listen.
That's wild. There's
R-
really not.
R
There's
in
really
the
not
house.
like a super famous person.
Me.
Super famous though.
Nah, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
That
Pauly
she
D
that.
super famous.
He was listen.
Yo said in
Pauly D
America.
was number one DJ for a couple of years.
Okay.
He had a. I want to say he had a Vegas residency.
Like, he had a Vegas residency
Yeah.
for sure.
I heard he wasn't so great when he was in Providence, but after he got out of Providence, he was okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was he on drugs and shit?
Blue Cantrell, man, give it up for her.
Sucked. Like he was at like some random club that no
Going
one
back and hit him up
He had
style.
to level up.
Yeah, but he made it.
Yeah.
Go
Shout out to
Pauly
him.
D.
Let's get this shit back started, man. Meet the Neighbors podcast.
Blue Cantrell.
We just talked about Pamela and Jazlyn come from
shit.
Providence, Rhode Island. So we were just naming some random famous people from Providence, Rhode Island. You've listened to the first segment. We
Who
talked
would've
about
thought?
Art Basel, our recent Art Basel experiences over this past weekend. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. Let's talk about some next. You want to talk about what you want to talk about next? Let's talk about the Camron and Melissa Ford situation. Cause you
Y'all gotta hit me up,
you're a
but I
big
don't
Joe Budden podcast fan. I used to be a big Joe Budden podcast fan. I still do watch. I don't watch as much as I used to. But you just revealed to us that you're part of the Reddit. You're part of the Discord.
Yeah, you
So,
putting your shit out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like you're a big fan. You outside with the community, the Joe Budden community.
It's the new world we live in.
So, do
So
you
what
guys
happened?
know
Yeah.
what happened?
No, I don't know what
Okay.
happened.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know. You help me out, Justin.
Okay.
So I
Look
guess
at him, he
Cam
blushing.
and Cam and Mace have their podcast. I don't
Yeah.
know the name of it.
It is what it is.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they were talking about, I guess, hooking up or like taking down some hookers, right, at like parties.
Okay.
And they were talking about it on the Joe Budden podcast, and Melissa goes or says something along the lines like, did you ever think that maybe those girls in those parties may have been underage?
Mm.
The guys automatically were like, yo, like, why are you?
They were on the podcast, though. They were on Joe's podcast with them.
No.
No, okay.
They were just
No, this is a
they had
separate
They
their
were
own
just
conversation.
talking about it.
episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were breaking down what Cameron.
recapping
Yeah,
the
what Cameron and
episode.
Mace said. Okay.
Right. And so like everyone at Joe Budden's podcast was pretty much like saying like, yo, that's out of pocket. Like, why are you saying that? Why are you insinuating that?
Yeah.
There were underage girls there. Fast forward a week later, Cam obviously heard about it, and if you know anything about Cam, he's gonna go in.
Yeah.
And he's gonna say what he's gonna say, and he actually took it pretty lightly for her, on her or whatever, and he just said like, what did he say? Do you remember what his response was?
Yeah, he basically was like, keep it cute or I'll embarrass you, pretty much.
I'll embarrass you. I'll send you back to Canada because Melissa Ford is originally from Canada.
I know that.
So they played it for her on the next episode of the Joe Budden podcast, and she was like, "Oh, I had no idea."
She hadn't heard it yet. I saw that part. She hadn't heard it yet. Ice,
she hadn't heard it.
Ice played it for her.
Ice
played it for her. That she hadn't heard it yet, right?
And she was like, "I guess I have to apologize." Like, and that was her apology, pretty much. Then Cam responds again, and what does he say?
He was like, "That's not a real apology."
Yeah, I don't accept your apology. Fuck your apology.
Right.
And so now and then they go back to the JBP, the Joe Budden, and everyone's like, what else do you want her to do? Like
he said, I want to sue you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to sue you for defamation.
Yeah.
Yes. And so then Joe and like the rest of the cast were pretty much taking like Melissa's side. Like she apologized. We checked her for it. Like pretty much like drop it, leave her alone. You know, that's pretty much like our sister. We're going to have her back.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, who's right? Like, do they keep going? Does Cam keep going? Does Melissa continue apologizing? Do we just drop it? Should Cam sue? What do you guys think?
You want to go first?
It sounds like you ready.
I just think that I seen what Joe said about him saying like, I'm not gonna do this internet shit with you motherfuckers. Like I don't do that shit with you. I know I know exactly what you're trying to do, and like it's kind of funny because like I always think Joe kind of does things in a funny, meticulous way, but I always tend to find myself agreeing with what he kind of decides to do, and I think he's right. Like I think that Cam really doesn't give a fuck about. I'm not saying he doesn't give a fuck about his image because obviously he does. It's how he makes money. It's who he is. He doesn't want to be labeled as a pedophile or whatever the fuck any of those fucking.
Especially not right names. Now, nigga.
But like if he knows in his heart he didn't do it, then I think really what he's trying to do is like create a little ruffle between the podcast, create a little ruffle maybe with Joe, and just go get more clicks, get his shit popping. Like I get the whole like I'm a sue for defamation of character, and maybe he does have some he can't stand on that. But I think at the end of the day, it's like if she's apologizing and she said, "Look, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry for what the fuck I said." Then there's no accusations being made. So if she said something wrong, she fucked up, was out of pocket. But if you're gonna keep going back and forth with it, then I feel like he's just doing it for clicks now. That's what Cam's trying to do. You know, maybe he's not, but that's what it seems like, and that's literally what Joe said too, right? So
I really ain't. I ain't got no opinion on this one.
I think this is the last we gonna hear of it.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Who
Who thinks right or wrong?
Back and forth?
I think Melissa don't know how to apologize. She's done a lot more shit earlier in the pod that she hasn't apologized for. She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know accountability. But
a woman that has a problem with apologizing? No.
No, shit.
Yeah, but I think this is the end of it.
A human that doesn't know how to apologize.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that like yes, clearly she doesn't know how to apologize. But I think there's something deeper there than just like this issue. I think Cam and Joe definitely have some weird vibes, and like they're just using this to go back and forth to each other.
For sure.
Because why did Joe release it in the first place? You know, I'm sure they've said some foul shit before.
Release
and they
what?
edit it.
Release what?
Right?
You're
Her
gonna be
saying that.
editing the episodes.
That's true.
He'll scrap
I think
episodes.
that like he kind of used her to get this moment. You know, it's unfortunate to think that like maybe he did that, but Joe is Joe.
Use
right?
it as a pawn.
Right. So I think that now they're kind of throwing like jabs at each other, and it's not that deep for him because he knows that like
he's not really involved in it.
Gonna come from it.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. I don't think it should go any further than this. I don't think Cam wants it to go any further than this because then they're gonna start investigating and like.
I mean, that's
God
what I'm saying.
forbid,
That yeah, exactly. Like
open up some
little girl
doors.
in there,
yeah, exactly.
even if she wasn't the one that he was messing with.
All it takes is one girl at that party back in the day, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get it on this.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of y'all out here
See that happening.
getting it. Man, they said Diddy gang raped 17-year-old girls. That's the new accusation.
Oh,
right
my
now.
God. Diddy's gonna have to just he's gonna have to stand all these allegations.
Like what? He's losing money. They just listen. The only one that's getting off is Trey Songz.
That's what initially she wanted to say. I don't think she has. She doesn't do well at like articulating her thought. So I think that she was trying to say like
Joe Budden shorty.
Yeah,
now.
Melissa Ford. Yeah.
What?
She's talking about Melissa Ford.
Yeah, Melissa. I think that she's trying to say like, be careful. You never know. One of these girls might say like, hey, I was underage. I don't think she was like technically, maybe, I don't know, saying like, oh, the ones that he was dealing with were underage. But either way, it was wrong timing. She shouldn't have said it. And then it just kind of exploded. And Cam took advantage of it and is running with it.
Yeah, he's running with it now. He's running with it. I mean, he honestly, I can't cap, like, he can run with it because I'm not going to lie, also, like, even though I do think he's just doing it for clout, he does have like a really good position as far as the argument and a position where he can run with it for clout because it's like, bro, you said it about me. You know you're wrong. You're apologizing now. So now I can either like accept your apology or I can just continue to fucking bullshit with you and just like keep getting more clicks out of it, which I think is what he's trying to do. He's entertaining it because he knows what he ultimately gets out of it. It's just more clicks.
Now, would you take Melissa Ford's side? Like the way that Joe did that last episode where he was like, yo, cut it out. Like, this is our sister.
Yeah.
She already apologized. Do you think that, like, he should, like, say that? Or do you think that he should still continue to ask her for an apology?
Nah, I think if she already apologized, I think we should just... Y'all really interested in this shit? Maybe that's probably why I ain't got too much to say. Because it's like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I think it's
right
just
now?
about like I guess accountability and whether or not like, you know.
We living in a world right now where hopefully if it don't go, depending on how it go, now it can go anyway. He could be
fast
women bashing and now we protect black women and that's a hashtag again and now we get into a whole bunch of other shit.
Right.
So who knows the way it could go? But for me, as I'm listening, who gives a shit? Pretty sure Melissa Ford got a lot of skeletons in her closet, though. Was she a video girl back in the day? Where what was I was showing you?
She was in the Kanye's video.
She's in a couple of videos.
Superhead.
Oh yeah.
All right, she read the whole book though.
Yeah, she had to get that bread.
She read the whole book.
But nah, bro. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
She shouldn't have said it.
Right.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like that's all it is. If he's running with it because he wants the clicks before he move forward. Like I think if she apologized, like I don't even think Joe needs to continue to defend her because like I mean she apologized. If I wouldn't even continue to address it unless Cam starts saying some other out of pocket shit, which is
we're gonna be talking about something else.
We'll see what happens with that though.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this 50 Cent Rick Ross shit. They back in the headlines beefing. Ross just said today, posted a video today. He offered 2 million. He offered 50 Cent $2 million to buy Genius catalog.
Yeah, man. Beg for Mercy, man. Beg for Mercy, a classic though. I ain't gonna lie.
We'll talk about this briefly because I don't really think that. I mean,
it's stupid too.
It's stupid too as well. I just think it's funny because it is some music shit we're gonna talk about. Like, is Ross reaching? Is Ross reaching?
Yeah, I think so. 50 on tour right now, so he really can't even be distracted with the bullshit.
I mean, I think it's well. I mean, I think it's known. I mean, I don't know. I think 50 Cent got more money than Rick Ross, right?
I don't know.
He had vitamin water, bro. He's got to have more money than him.
The lifestyles are both lavish though, so it really don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So that means from our perspective, led me to my next question. It's like, is there even a point in them beefing anymore at this point,
bruh?
Like, do they either of them have anything else to gain?
Do a versus and let it out.
Them?
They should just do how Gucci and Jeezy did a versus and they put that shit on the table.
Yeah,
put it on the table. Y'all do a versus or some shit. But
Gucci was talking shit in that thing too.
Boy,
he said, "Put him in the dirt."
Listen, man, listen.
This is their homie right in front of him,
and they still kept it P in the process, and it turned out being a great moment for hip hop and rap and beef shit too.
Yeah,
even after all the bullshit, the killing and all that.
Shit, 50 Cent.
Too much money involved, bro.
Like 50 Cent, Rick Ross versus. I like that. They should do that.
Why
End
not?
the beef with a versus.
Why not?
Like, why not? Exactly.
So
At
much
this
money
point-
and sponsorship
At
and
this
that
point,
bullshit.
at this point, them beefing has nothing to do with them getting money. They're not beefing over anything with money. Like that's not affecting their business endeavors. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like they beef for music and for like we were just talking about with Cam and the last topic for clicks and for music shit.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? Competitiveness. So it's like if y'all gonna compete, my bad. Like you're not gonna compete and beef, then like yeah, either drop an album or go bar for bar with the music or do a verses, do something with the music. Like y'all talking about being like you're talking shit about each other and trying to beef again, but it's like y'all both such big businessmen at this point. It's like why y'all
what's the
even
point?
beefing? What's the point?
the
of beefing?
only thing I can say about that and it carrying on for so long and it really being like that, because even Ross, he's just always just blatant. Like, yeah, that nigga, yeah, 50 Cent. But unless behind the scenes, there's some real deep personal shit that might have took place, and Ross probably like, I don't give a fuck, and I don't care, and I'm always gonna go at him any chance I get.
Yeah,
because 50 go at everybody. 50 don't
he
give
does.
a fuck.
He does. He be
Some
trolling.
people respond, some people
He be
don't.
trolling,
But
and he's at Diddy's neck right now. We
when
was talking about
Ross
Diddy.
do it, it's different when Rose do it, because Rose actually funny as shit.
He said from the diabolical genius.
he actually funny as shit. But
I see that point too. I just think that maybe they gentlemen just don't like each other, and I think that when Ross sees an opportunity to pick at him or to say some shit about him, he's gonna say it. Same thing with 50. Like if he get a chance to pick on you or make fun of him, he gonna say it.
So nigga 50 out there flying out the air right now on tour and shit.
Yeah, he's still on tour.
I think he overseas right now.
He's flying out the air.
Yeah, this nigga spent a lot of money on that shit. I'm looking at this shit on the internet like, what the fuck? But Ross, that album with Meek,
I didn't even listen to it.
It was cool.
You liked it?
It was all right. I ain't go back to it, and I let it ride, the whole shit. But I haven't went back to it.
So I guess it wasn't that good.
So, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, bro? Because this rap shit really becoming wrestling for real.
So fucking rap then.
There's more money in the bullshit
They
than
need to
there
do a
is rap.
versus. I like the idea, man. They need to do a versus. That'd be a great idea. Rick Ross, 50 Cent versus who you got?
Damn.
I think I gotta go 50, man. I mean, I know Ross is from South Florida, but I think I gotta go.
I'm gonna go 50, but I still feel like Ross got some joints. It all depends on
Ross will hold his own. I don't think he's not getting smoked.
Yeah, nah.
He ain't getting smoked.
It'll be good though. It could be a good show.
50 just got so many more bangers, man. And like classic records.
Nah, that's a fact.
Who y'all got?
Ross.
I knew you were gonna say Ross.
I was gonna say the same.
I really don't like 50 Cent.
Crazy.
I like him as a businessman, but not his music.
You don't like his music?
Nah,
even like, I mean, even his music back in the day.
It's your birthday.
When we were like in 8th grade.
A couple of his radio songs, but like never like into his catalog.
Wow.
You say you
I
went.
just think it's so old. Like
Yeah.
it's
like
like
out
two
of
different
date.
times.
Like
for
who
you
you.
plays
got?
50 Cent now?
I got Ross too.
You got Rick Ross?
You never hear
Yeah.
people playing 50 Cent, right?
Huh?
You never
I
hear-
just feel like it's more. I don't know. It's more relevant. Maybe because it's new. I don't know. It's more recent.
So how much new
Recent.
shit do you listen to?
I don't. But I
'Cause
would
I
say
have
that
the
I would
phone.
listen to Ross before I listen to 50.
50? Okay, respect.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just do audio for this.
50.
We'll wrap it up.
I mean, besides like many men.
Many men. On me. That's a classic.
What?
He has a couple of songs I like, but Ross, I like all of Ross's music.
You like all of it?
What was?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Damn.
But like we
I'm
grew
glad-
up, we,
I'm glad-
we,
I'm glad-
we grew up
I'm
listening
glad
to
we
all,
disagree.
even
I'm
his
glad we
mixtape
disagree.
shit. Like
I'm glad
No,
we
that's what I'm
disagree.
saying. If they do a versus, he gonna have to dig in that bag as well. He gonna have to dig in that mixtape bag. He gonna have to pull
and
out.
does
the
he have
big
more
names.
hits than 50 Cent? I mean,
Hell no.
Does 50 Cent have more hits than Ross? I don't
If
think
we
so.
talking about plaques and numbers, hell no.
50 doesn't have more than Ross?
Hits, number of hits.
Hmm?
Yes,
50
his first
Cent?
album with
Does it have
Diamond.
more
but
than
after
Ross?
That, what else did he have?
Bro,
Does
50
have more than
he
Ross.
does. 50 Cent has more hits
Yes,
than Ross.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes, he does, bro. There's no doubt about that shit.
I don't
50
think
Cent
so.
had a run from like whenever the fuck he came out. Like his
Features.
run is untouched, bro. Like the shit how he came out, he was the biggest thing in rap when he came out. Like
He had everybody wearing bulletproof vests.
And
Bro,
even-
you remember when BMF came out, Blowing Money Fast?
yes,
That was a fucking tidal wave, dude.
but that record was not
Nah.
nearly as big as fucking In the
he
Club.
had
across
his
the
first
world.
album went diamond, and after that, it's been
You
kind
think
of quiet.
Who in Diamond?
50 Cent, his first record.
You gotta look up stats. I don't know stats.
His
like
first
that.
record went diamond.
But are we going with
You love
stats?
throwing out- Justin
or
loves
are we
throwing out
going
stats.
With, are we going for stats or are we going?
I'm going hit for a hit, not
hits.
number.
I'm going strictly off of what I just feel because I don't even know the stats, but I just feel like me
culture. What he did to the culture.
Culture, yeah, culture,
the influence, all of that, the business.
I don't know. That's
50
different.
Cent changed the mixtape game, bro. Like he started him and Wayne like single-handedly like changed the mixtape game. Like,
but when you do a versus, none of that matters. When you do a versus, it really comes down to how that song, individual song, hits at a particular time.
I'm sorry, In the Club, Many Men, 21 Questions. You want to fast forward a couple more years? I get money. You know what I'm saying? Like those songs to me are better than
Hate It or Love It.
Whatever Rick Ross song you want to put up against it.
I don't know. I think it'd be a good show. I think it'd be a good show. And he wrote that shit.
What Rick Ross songs are you putting up there?
I don't know the names.
Definitely blowing money fast. Definitely blowing money fast. Maybach Music. I'm putting all the hits he has with Lil Wayne and Drake. That's like 10 right there.
That's like cheating.
Come on, bro.
Oh, and now we cheating.
50 Cent.
Hey, now they say we cheating.
But now do you understand why 50 Cent is over Rick Ross?
Drake.
The only song you could put with Drake is you could put fucking maybe Aston Martin music up there.
No, my God, you could put you could put
Made Men.
Stay Scheming.
Pineapple, Stay Scheming. You could
Dice Pineapples.
He just put out a 3-pack with him.
None of those songs are as good as 50 Cent songs, bro.
Are you serious?
None of those songs. Dice Pineapples is not nearly as good as In the Club or 21 Questions or any of these songs, bro. I'm sorry. There's great records. Great record, but they're not nearly as good as fucking 50 Cent.
We may have to host a Rick Ross versus 50 Cent.
You don't have to do that.
What's it called?
DJ night?
Yeah.
DJ event? That'd be good.
You don't have to do that.
That'd be cool.
Your two DJs that play different music?
I need y'all to understand
back,
what the fuck going on around here.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't see it, man. I like Rick Ross, but I just think 50's music's on.
I still fuck with Ross. Ross my man, though.
I fuck with Ross.
I feel his music, but 50 Cent just had a different smack.
He had an era, but like I feel like Ross's whole career, his catalog would in a versus specifically he would beat him because I feel his generation would feel his music more than 50 Cent's kind of like New York biased music. I feel like
he's selling out shows
more
all
easy
across
to listen to.
Off the shit, bro. He sold out a tour.
Money in the Grave, Monster, Devil in a New Dress, I'm on One, Stay Scheming, What's Free, Pop That.
But those are features.
Hustling, BMF. You do features.
Okay.
God Did, I'm on One. Come on. Go Roses, Hold You Down, Apple of My Eye, Bugatti. This guy had Trap.
None of those songs are better than 50 Cent in the Club, bro.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
That's one song in the verses, though. It's 20 songs. You
don't
don't get the format. It's 20 songs in the verses. That's only one. You only win one round with that one song.
So 50 Cent, right.
You win one round with that one song.
I say we do it.
50
Cent. I'm fucking with that.
Bro, In the Club, Magic Stick, fucking
I got the
21
Magic
Questions,
Stick.
fucking Hate It or Love It.
I just feel
Window
like they
Shopper.
Don't hit. Like, you know when the song comes on, you're like, oh, like this is my
Shorty in the club, she
it's
dancing
not
on
gonna
me.
hit the same.
It's not going to hit the same.
You know what I mean?
It's not going to hit the same.
Like,
50
you're
Cent
like,
songs
okay,
hit the
this
same
was
for
a
me.
classic
You
while
think
were
Window Shopper's going to
listening
hit in the verses? You're crazy.
Yes.
That's
This guy's out of his mind.
What do you say?
Window Shopper? What the fuck?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, bring Window Shopper to the verses. We're going to clean your ass up.
If me and Fats were at the crib or right here watching fucking the verses on the fucking TV and Window Shopper came on, bro, we're going crazy.
Anybody
bro.
go crazy bro, for Window Shopper, bro. That's a
so much better at the top.
And
That's
then
a
you say,
B-side.
I woke up in a new
Bugatti. We're going
I
to
don't even
murder
like
you.
I don't
You're
even like that
dead.
fucking
You're already
song.
dead.
No.
I woke up in a new body. Bugatti comes on, you're over with, dog.
Bro, Bugatti is not better than fucking
But
50
it's gonna
Cent.
get
It's
you
going to
hype.
hit harder, though. That's
It's
what you
gonna-
don't understand. It's going to hit
right.
harder.
That's-
People, it's going to
Not
make
for
get out
me.
their
Go-
chairs.
That
Nope.
makes a
Go,
difference. It
shorty.
makes a difference in a verse.
People gonna sit down for Window Shopper. People be like, "Oh yeah, that's
No,
cool."
they're not.
Oh my God. What's the words again? What's the words
Mad
again?
me.
Oh my God!
Nigga, no.
Can you get the captions, please?
Yeah, put the words on the screen real quick.
Go.
I say we host a 50 versus
Rolling with the
Rick Ross.
top down.
It's
You
the
can hear the
bumps, Ricky
system
Ross.
bump. Nigga, when we rolling.
Yo, whatever,
I'll
bro.
sleep on
We
50
doing
Cent,
it, bro.
man.
We gonna do it.
Let Justin do the
She wasn't with me shooting in the gym. She wasn't with me shooting. Come on, we're gonna murder you, dog.
That was Drake.
I think
That was
we can
Drake.
host it.
Yeah, that's all right. We can
Down.
talk about it. We can talk about it. We'll talk about that. That'd be a good idea for an event. Honestly.
Jay, they gotta let that shit go though, man. They could probably get more money together
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
than they.
50 got that power money. Like it's a wrap. That
He's
power
done
money, that
He's
stars
done
money.
At this point.
It's a wrap. It's like 10 seasons of that shit.
It's just straight entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
We just laughing at
For
it.
sure. No, it is.
I mean, Ross do got that Chick-fil-A money. I ain't gonna lie.
You got Chick-fil-A?
No,
Yeah,
it's
No, Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he's a fan, right?
He just knew it was chicken.
It's one of them chickens.
One of them
Lemon
chicken
pepper
spots.
joint, 10-piece.
Shit, man.
Lemon pepper.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Listen,
You want to get some love to your Ravens real quick before we head out here and watch my Dolphins get this W?
we can go watch our Dolphins catch this L.
Your Ravens are number one, top of the AFC right now. They got a lucky ass win yesterday.
Don't
But
call
a
it
win is a
luck.
win.
We just
Win is
call
a
it
win.
slipping. It was raining outside. You know what I'm saying? We just call it slacking. But you see how we ended that.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
That was a flawless victory.
You guys sit at 10-3, top of the AFC.
Yeah, we chilling.
Dolphins trying to go to 10-3 tonight. We about to dip out of this bitch, go catch the game, get a couple drinks with the gang.
We come back and holler at y'all some more.
Yeah, man, we'll talk to y'all real soon.
Talk
Appreciate
about
y'all
some more
watching.
shit.
It's been the Meet the Neighbors podcast,
Appreciate
episode 13. Thank you for watching us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us at Rents2FLA on all social media platforms. Jay, Jazlyn, Pam in the back. Thank you for pulling up on us.
Hell yeah.
It's your boy Greeny.
It's your boy Fats.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.